Hello everybody, it's time for another episode of Dinosaur Island. In today's episode, we will be following many different types of dinosaurs. Here we see one of the dinosaurs we will see in this episode. This is a baby Apatosaurus, walking through the brush. It is a very odd thing to see a loner Apatosaurus. Most Apatosauruses and sauropods in general travel in herds. But this baby is alone. Finally, the baby Apatosaurus emerges from the forest onto the plains. As he goes further, he comes across a small woodland. The baby cannot resist. He is too curious, and he goes in to explore the woodland. He begins wandering further and further into the trees. Until something attacks him. Meanwhile, on the other side of the dark woodland, we see Sunny searching for food. Suddenly, his sensitive nose picks up an unmistakable scent. The unmistakable scent of rotting flesh. And he goes in pursuit of this lovely, enticing smell. When he finally comes to the destination of the scent, he is shocked at how dismembered the carcass is. It is the baby Apatosaurus. But although the carcass is very mangled, if you are a predator, you obviously don't have a very weak stomach. And Sunny is no exception. He starts to dig in. Something roared in the distance. Sunny is out of there as fast as he can. Sunny keeps running, but the mystery predator is constantly on his tail. Finally, Sunny makes it out of the forest. He looks behind him, waiting, but the predator does not show. Meanwhile, on the other side of the forest, we see Bertha eating some leaves. But something is watching her. Something very dangerous is watching her. Whatever it was, it's gone now. Bertha continues on her feeding. Only about a half a mile away, we see Don and Ian grazing at the base of a tree. Dawn moves further and further into the trees. Quickly, Ian follows Dawn and goes in to explore this woodland. Ian moves further and further into the trees. And sneezes right on the camera. Great, dude. You're ruining my equipment. When suddenly, the mystery killer has attacked Ian. He digs his claws deep into Ian's side. Ian yelps in pain. The mystery predator bites onto his spines. Finally, Ian manages to throw him off. Ian runs and runs and runs. Finally, Ian gets to the edge of the forest, where Dawn has been patiently waiting for him. Ian has escaped with his life, but barely. Meanwhile, the Styracosaurs are grazing near their nesting site. Even Spike, as young as she is getting food for herself quite easily. She's a little bit of a klutz at this age, but aren't we all? She's beginning to warm up to her dad and spending less and less time with Maggie and more with Uno. But she still doesn't seem to like Strack very much. And Strack can quite easily say the same about her. Strack is starting to feel like he might need a little space. And when a teenager needs space, you've got to give him it. However, this is only a couple years into dinosaur year teenagerhood for Strack, and his parents aren't used to having a teenager at their nesting site and in the herd. So they don't know exactly what to do. But Strack certainly tells them. Strack wanders off. At this age, he's allowed to, so his parents don't worry. They know he'll be back soon. Strack wanders further and further away from the nesting site, all the way into the dark woodland, where the mystery killer is. Strack keeps walking until he comes face to face with the killer. It is a large, male Cryolophosaurus. He is a deadly predator. He lunges at Strack. He bites onto Strack's head and clamps down. Strack is crying in pain and flips him over. He tries to lunge at the Cryolophosaurus, but the Cryolophosaurus flips up and attacks again. But right as the Cryolophosaurus is about to attack Strack, Strack makes an awesome move. The Cryolophosaurus is dead. And Strack gives a victory roar. When a a female iguanodon tries to enter a well-established herd, it can cause some serious guy troubles. When Silas fights an armored, tank-like dinosaur, the results can be extremely surprising and shocking. Next time on Dinosaur Island.